Support this bill, I would like to underline the fact the bill is an admission of our failure. When I say it is a collective failure, it is the failure of the central government, it is the failure of the state governments, it is the failure of all of us. It's a collective failure because we, the parliament, enacted the legislation in 2009 and we could not succeed in meeting the provisions of the act in the stipulated time. Now we are asking for some more extension, 4 years. It is an admission. I am cynical on this issue, whether within the 4 years we will be able to achieve that. Again, I am giving a warning because the minister is seeking, the bill is seeking for 4-year extension. Whether we will be able to succeed, if we have the willpower, we can do it in 2 years also.
No, sir, 2017 to 19, 2 years is retrospective.
2 years respect, that is what bill is 4 years. Cabinet exceeded 5 years. Then now it is up to 2019, 2 years. 2 years passed. Within 2 years, whether we will be able to achieve, I am doubtful. I am doubtful. If minister is confident, minister should show us how government is having the roadmap to achieve this. This is one, sir. Why I am telling all these things? 92% of the teacher training institutes are run by private sector. My figure, if it is wrong, I stand to be corrected. But 92% of teacher training institutions are run by private sector. And 10% of our schools are single teacher schools, even today. 10% of the schools, single teacher schools. And states are recruiting low-paid, unqualified teachers. It is violation of RTE Act. It is a violation of RTE Act. So what government will have to do? The center will have to spend more. What you are telling the financial memorandum is not enough. Center will have to spend more on education. States will have to spend more on education. Education is the strength of the nation. It is the strength of the society in which we live, and education is power. I can quote Thiruvalluvar, sir. Thiruvalluvar, the great the philosopher guide, he said education is the wealth, and it has been translated by many authors, including Kanimozhi's father, the former chief minister. Well, education is the wealth which cannot be destroyed, and no wealth can be equated with education as wealth. That is what Thiruvalluvar has said. So we should understand the power of education. Education empowers people. Education helps people to overcome the difficulties and ordeals. Sir, having said that, when the bill was passed, the law was passed by Parliament, I did point out several things. Now this act takes care of 6 to 14-year age group. What happens to 0 to 6? What happened to 14 to 18? The act doesn't speak. In fact, several countries, even the Western countries, still till the secondary education, it is in government sector, and in fact, in many countries, they are free, in true sense, free and compulsory. But here, we don't have that system, and even now the government can think of making free and compulsory education up to secondary level, In some places, even up to graduation. For SC, ST, some state governments have announced free education. But we should think of providing free and compulsory education to our children up to secondary level. And here you can prohibit child labor totally. And it is possible also. Now 25% is given to weaker sections. How many private schools are really implementing? If at all implementing, do they allow these SC, ST students to get into their schools, or OBC students to get into their schools? You make a study. I'm not asking you right now to reply, but make a study. But there are problems. This 25% reservation to weaker sections doesn't help the students of SC, ST, OBC to get into the schools. Sir, here the teachers' training is an important thing, and modern techniques need to be practiced to train the teachers, because the elementary teachers play a remarkable role in shaping the character of the children, the personality of the children. Even today, if you ask me, I can write volumes of my elementary school teacher who taught me the simple arithmetics and ABC. Sir, what I am saying, that part should be taken into serious consideration. Here I will finish, sir. No. What I am saying, now the act says minimum working days 245. Minimum working days 245. The children will have to go to school and remain in school from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Several children called me. Personally, I am telling you, sir, several children in Delhi called me when I told them the parliament is going to do this. Then they said, Saturday is working day. How Saturday, Sunday? Saturday, Sunday should be holidays for children.
Yeah, very correct.
I agree.
I agree with you.
Central government employees, they work for only 5 days. But for children, you ask them to go for school on Saturday also. And the working parents find it very difficult to spend time with children. Let us understand our children and their psychology. This homework and many burdens are there on the children. This is one point, sir. Then this midday meal scheme. We will have to create conditions for our children to go to school and learn adequately. And midday meal workers and Anganwadi workers, they are being treated as scheme workers. Treat them as regular workers and give them all protection which other regular workers get, so that they provide good conditions for our children. It is time that we, as a civilized society, should take responsibility to provide good material conditions, suitable academic conditions for our children. We are doing it for our children. They are the future of this country. They are the future. And we should trust and we should take up the responsibility, and the government should show some political will that we will do everything possible for the children and ensure quality education for all children, free and compulsory. It should not be in only words. It should be in actual practice. That is my plea. With this, I support the bill.
Thank you. Very good.